The experiences from my time in the Air Force very much formed my outlook, my approach to leadership, the skills that I apply every day here at ASU. I've been, if you will, a public servant for all of my career, including 20 years in the Air Force, 20-some years now in higher education. And it's really because I really value the impact that can be made on students and people's lives. I enlisted in the United States Air Force right out of high school, shortly after high school, right at the tail end of the Vietnam War. I was sent immediately to be trained to operate and program computers. I spent 4 years there, and after which I completely left the Air Force. I went back to school and picked up a degree in computer science. After I finished my degree program, I found myself standing outside the Air Force recruiter's office and listening to the recruiter tell me that if I came back into the Air Force as an officer, I could come back into a flying job. Although I sat in a two-seat aircraft and had a stick and rudder in my hands, my role as a weapons systems officer was to navigate the aircraft into the target area, out of the target area, operate the radar systems, operate the electronic warfare systems, prepare the weapons for eventual use by the crew. My career in the aircraft was relatively short because this was at a time when the Air Force was just beginning to integrate digital computer systems into onboard systems, particularly in fighter aircraft. And so with both seat time in the aircraft and with a degree in computer science, I found my way shortly after on my way to Tactical Air Command headquarters to head up a small group of computer people, basically, who were involved in helping to essentially translate pilot speak into engineer speak. Our team of people worked with the defense contractors, worked with the pilots, worked with the support people in the Air Force to design the new generation of all digital systems on board the F-16, the F-15, the A-10. It led to an assignment at the Air Force Institute of Technology. It was there that I was asked to head up the computing group initially at the institution, and during that time began to develop the campus networks utilizing a number of technologies that actually were dominant in higher education. That was followed by the opportunity to pursue my master's degree, then returned to service during the first Desert Storm, at which time I was assigned to head up a unit that was responsible for worldwide logistics communications supporting the movement of men and material to the Middle East. Having picked up some considerable project and program management skills and leadership skills, presumably, along the way, they felt that I would be a good fit at Georgia Tech. I spent 10 years as the CIO at Notre Dame, and then ultimately landed here in Arizona with Arizona State University. I've always been interested in new challenges, bigger challenges, and working at the largest university in the country with as energetic and dynamic leadership team as this institution has, and to become part of something that was, as I said, on a very steep upward trajectory was something that was very appealing to me. I've been fortunate in being able to serve in a leadership position, both in the military and in higher education. And I think that those leadership principles that I picked up during my Air Force days transferred perfectly into higher education. One of the things that makes me happy, if you will, I'm most satisfied is seeing people succeed and being part of that success.